What is up, weirdos? What's happening today, guys? Market's still looking fantastic. A little bit of sideways action for the most part. I mean, we've got a mixed bag. Some things are pumping, some things are just kind of sideways. An average down of about, I don't know, 3.5%, 4% on average across the market. On the ones that are down, we've got a bunch that are pumping too. So basically what we're seeing is a lot of consolidation here, guys. Tiny correction followed by consolidation. So what's happening right now is a lot of these altcoins are building new support levels, right? So what's going to happen over the weekend, though? That's the big question here, because we have seen green weekends in the past. They're not that uncommon, right? So are we having a bit of a pit stop on Friday only to continue to the upside over Saturday and Sunday? Or will the correction continue over the weekend and then crypto week next week? Will that be a nothing burger, or will it send the market even higher? We know that we're talking about 3 potential bills being passed next week. Exciting times, guys. This is a very exciting month. We're going to get into whether Jerome Powell is going to resign or not and what the effects on the market could be there. And are we going to get a rate cut at the end of the month as inflation is below 2%, which is what Powell has claimed all along. They would cut rates. He said that's the goal. Well, we have reached a goal and exceeded the goal. So what's going on? Let's have a look. And is it any surprise that Powell has been saying all along, refusing to cut rates for the current administration, claiming, well, we have to get down to 2%. Well, now we're better than 2%, and all of a sudden Powell's going to resign instead of cut rates? Does that sound like he's salty to you? I don't know. I think Powell was hoping that these tariffs would boost inflation so that he wouldn't have to cut rates for the current administration. But we're going to talk about it, guys. Let's get into it. Where's Jasmine? Jasmine up 1% on the day, 17.8 on the week, down 2% on the month, and 38.5 on the year. Down 1 spot and ranked to $693 million market cap, 75 million in volume. Swiftcoin up 5.3 on the day, 12.2 on the week, down 11.5 on the month, but up 173% on the year, up 10 spots and ranked to 313, $117 million market cap, 2.27 million in volume. Onyx Coin up 11.5% on the day, 17.2 on the week, 12 on the month, and up 1,082% on the year. Up 7 spots in rank to 112, a $557 million market cap, and 83 million in volume. And of course, Zebek up 8.8 on the day, 19.5 on the week, down 20.5 on the month, and up 245% on the year. Guys, those are some returns, I'll tell you. XPR, another one of our gems over on the Patreon that we got into 8-9 months ago, long time ago, right? Pumping like crazy right now. Absolutely fantastic. Guys, the Patreon members' portfolios right now are looking absolutely fantastic. Everything's green. Everybody's happy. We did a phenomenal swing trade yesterday as well. Man, the chats are buzzing. It's a great time. If you're not over there, you're definitely missing out, guys. Get over there, join the conversation, join the chat, get in on these gems. I'm about to drop our daily altcoin picks as well over there. We drop microcap gems. We're live every single day and everything else, guys. I'm going to get further into it. But first, let's go over to the Bitcoin chart. See what's going on over there. All right, so this is a nice cool off, guys. We're at $117,580. Very, very nice level to consolidate. What would be nice to see is a little bit of maybe a bull pennant here, right? This would be nice to see. Bit of a bull pennant taking place here over the course of the weekend, maybe for the weekend, and then the next move up, right? Now, if this plays out the way that I have it right now, from the breakout, you would be looking at a move up to roughly 127, so between $125 and $127,000. if we consolidate here for the weekend, build a bullpen it, and then off to the races, right? So we'll see what happens, right? So it would almost be better to close this candle green, maybe make a red one tomorrow, come back down to the bottom of this range, maybe around 115,500, something like that. Just bounce around inside of this bullpen it for the weekend, and then break out maybe Tuesday next week, right? Maybe Tuesday. And then we'll see that next leg up next week, perfectly in line with crypto week, with 3 bills being passed potentially. And who knows what other bullish announcements will come from the White House during crypto week. They're calling it crypto week for a reason, guys, right? But is it going to be a nothing burger? Could be. But if it's a nothing burger, that leaves room for charts to still continue to break to the upside. So whether it's bullish or not, the only way that next week would kind of crash markets is if crypto week ended up being a negative week for crypto, right? And I mean, I don't see a world where that happens. So either way, guys, what a fun month this is turning out to be so far. And I think it's only going to get better, guys. I think it's only going to get better. Let's get into some of the news. All right, so first, though, we got to give a quick shout out to the channel sponsor, Decent Biometric Wallet. Not your keys, not your coins, guys. They got a 2-for-1 deal on the biometric wallet right now. Simply use our link down below in the description. Get yourself a phenomenal deal, guys. You're going to need one going through the next bear market. No matter how you slice it, you should not be keeping your crypto on exchanges for years, weeks, months, whatever on end, right? You can swap on there, take profits on there. You can even stake right on your self-custody wallet. Once again, guys, use our link in the description. Get a phenomenal deal. Okay, what else do we have? A couple of Natix updates here. Let's check that out. People have been asking me for Natix updates. Check this little clip out from Natix AMA here. Decentralized networks like ours are the future of infrastructure. If you don't know what Natix is, guys, it's another one of our RWA DPIN plays from the Patreon, another one of our gems we got into when it was about a $5 million market cap. It is ballooned up and continued to grow, and it's just getting started. Partnerships with the likes of Google, Amazon, Tesla, the list goes on and on. Circle, check this out.
But imagine when Uber did an IPO, those early drivers that helped Uber becoming Uber would have had some portion of Uber's success. These guys would have been millionaires, right? Or at least they could buy a house probably for themselves, even if it was a small amount. Same thing happened with Waze. It's a complete crowd. I mean, Waze is nothing without its users. The data comes from the users. Google acquired it for a couple of $1 billion. Did you get anything as a user? No, at best you got a t-shirt, right? And that's why people love a good DPIN model, because they feel they're part of this economy. There's definitely value accrual happening if this thing works. So I would love to go the extra mile for you, for your product, for your business, for it to work. Because this token that you gave to me that, let's say, today worth $1, if you become the next Uber, this would be $1,000. But imagine.
There you go, guys. I'm telling you right now, Natix, if you don't know what they are, I highly recommend you check it out. If you want further details on it, though, and an in-depth look, get over to the Patreon. Again, we dropped this gem over on the Patreon a long time ago. And it's not too late to get in on the project. Not financial advice, guys, but it's still in the early phases in terms of market cap. A phenomenal small cap gem, in my opinion. Hopefully that clip does not get clipped out because of the music, but we'll see what happens, right? Furthermore, they also have a burn mechanism. Check it out, guys. Natix Network June burn. Let them cook, baby. The June burn has been issued with an additional 34.4 million Natix burned, bringing us closer to the summer days. The total amount of Natix burned now stands at 352.5 million, and there's an address for the proof, guys. They are completely changing the game. You love to see it. All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes of it, guys. You know you want to see it. You know you love it. Mr. Jerome Powell himself. Breaking news, Powell to throw in the towel. Powell throw in the towel. I like that. President Trump urged Fed Chair Powell to resign immediately if he misled Congress. Powell is reportedly considering stepping down. As you can see from the U.S. Federal House, new release. Statement from Chair of the Board Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac William J. Paulut and on report that Jerome Powell is considering resigning. Quote from Washington, D.C. I'm encouraged by reports that Jerome Powell is considering resigning. I think this will be the right direction for America and the economy will boom. There's a lot of people out there over on MSNBC and stuff like that talking about how if Powell resigns, the markets will crash. I respectfully disagree. They'll say uncertainty. I do not think that will lead to uncertainty. I think that will lead to the opposite, certainty, because whomever gets put in or assigned, you know that they're going to want to cut rates, right? Trump's not going to put somebody in there that is not going to cut rates, right? And there's talk about Bessent, actually, I believe, Bessent kind of taking over, or if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, so whoever goes in there, guys, you know the first order of business is to cut rates. So my speculation has been, and I know there's always going to be some, chatterbox in the comment section going, it's going to be bad if we cut rates, man. Inflation. Yeah, inflation's already reached the goal that they had set. So, I mean, your argument's invalid, right? We've reached our goal. It's below 2% right now. So, in saying that, I believe that what's probably going to happen is Powell on the 30th, the end of the month, he's probably going to say we're not cutting rates at the end of July, even though I would like to see it happen. I don't think they're going to. But what I think he's going to say is we need to see over August if inflation stays below 2%. And if it does, then we'll cut rates in September, right? I think he's going to allude, he's not going to say that verbatim, but I think he's going to allude to a rate cut in September, provided inflation stays below 2%. That, my friends, is going to cause the market to start to price in a rate cut in September. Markets are going to pump through August. So either way, if we continue up to the upside here through July, which I think we will do, and then he alludes to a rate cut in September, markets are going to continue to pump through August. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. We're getting ready to go full send, guys. This is the beginning of something absolutely beautiful, okay? So, as always, guys, be ready, be prepared. We're going into the no sleep zone. That's what we call it. If you do not have an exit strategy in place, if you need help identifying where liquidity is in the markets so that your sell orders actually fill, if you need to know how to roll profits from one project to another, if you need to be able to identify which projects you should be rolling your profits into to compound your gains, to maximize and squeeze every dollar out of this bull run that you possibly can, guys, you only have a few months. You need to be on point, on the ball, Johnny on the spot, okay? Jack, be quick, nimble, Jack, be quick. Jack jumped over the candlestick. Let's go. So get over to the Patreon. We will help you with your portfolio structure. We will help you design an exit strategy for your specific portfolio. We will help you roll profits from one project to the other. We have a massive community over there, guys, where you can get opinions. You can see what everybody else is doing. We have 8 different chat rooms, thousands of people. Check it out. We have mentorship coaching calls every single day. Now is the time to get ready, guys. It is happening. This is the start of it. You only have a few months to go here of upside action. Be ready. Be ready to capitalize on the corrections, right? And all that stuff, because there are going to be corrections along the way as well. So get the tools that you need now, guys. It is time. If you've been considering getting into a Patreon community and getting the help that you need when the time comes, the time is here. It is time to get ready, guys. If you guys, get ready so you don't stay ready so you don't have to get ready. You know how they say, right? Get in where you fit in. Check it out. We're live over on the Patreon every day. We drop daily content, daily picks, altcoin picks, microcap gems. We were also doing a series of passive income opportunities so that you can leave your 9 to 5 and just make passive income through crypto every single day and live off of that. Check it out, guys. The link is down in the description. No better time than now. Do not get left behind. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.